For number 1 of the multiple choice section, we want to clear our fraction. So our denominator is a 2, so we're going to multiply every term by 2. And we see that these 2's will cancel out, leaving us with 1a. We multiply, we get negative 14, and we multiply again, and we get 26. Then if we add both sides, 14 to both sides, we would get 40. Divide both sides by 1, and a is 40. So that would be letter A. In number 2, we distribute. So we have 6x minus 10 equals 8 minus 3x. We add 3x to both sides, and we get 9x minus 10 equals 8. Then we add 10 to both sides, and we get 9x equals 18. To get x by itself, we divide both sides by 9, and x equals 2. So this would be letter C. In number 3, we need to clear the fraction. So we see that we have a 4 in our denominator. So since that's the common denominator, we're just going to use 4 above every term. And then these 4's cancel, leaving us with 3x. If there's not a fraction, you multiply, so that would be 32. Here, these cancel, and we have x again. And then 4 times 5 is 20. Now we subtract x to both sides, and 3x minus x is 2x. To get the 2x by itself, we want to subtract 32. So 2x equals negative 12. Then our last step is to divide by 2. And negative 12 divided by 2 should be negative 6, which is D. For number 4, we are going to distribute our negative 8. Okay? So negative 8 times x, and then negative 8 times 2 is less than or equal to 24. It's just a two-step equation now. So we're going to add 16, and we get negative 8x is less than or equal to 40. Our last step is to divide by the negative 8, and that gives us negative 5, but because we divided by a negative, we also need to flip the inequality. So that would be greater than or equal to, and that would match up to letter D. For number 5, it says that Lily earned $16 per hour. So you should hopefully recognize that if you have the word per, that means times. So we would say 16 times H. But it says using P for his pay, which should be her pay, and H for the hours, write a function rule that represents the situation. And so 16H would equal the pay she earns. So that would have to be letter A. In number 16, your domain is all your x values. So all of these numbers here would have to be put in least to greatest order. So least, so that would be your domain. And so it looks like here, negative 4, negative 1, 7, 8. Then your range would be all of the y values put in order from least to greatest. So negative 5, negative 2, 0, 3. So that matches up there with the range. So definitely B. Okay, and then the last one for this page, it says for what value of x is the value of the function f of x equals 2x minus 7 when this equals negative 1. So this negative 1 needs to go in for f of x. So you say negative 1 equals 2x minus 7. You would add the 7 to both sides, And that would give you a positive 6 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2, and x would be 3.